This is your midweek market update at Wealthy Bucket. Wealthy Bucket does not provide investment advice. Please consult your financial professional before investing in the markets to see if it is right for you. Trading and investing in stocks, options, futures, and currency carry risks that can result in a financial loss. So the midweek market update, if you are new to Wealthy Bucket, is simply a review, of course, of how our Bucket weekly market forecast has performed for the first 3 days of the trading week. Mind you, that Monday was a day off for equity markets in the United States, so you probably saw a little bit of a gap because of the futures were trading during that day. Now, the recap is how has our forecast performed and how can we anticipate the rest of the week. So let's kick it off right now with the S&P 500. The S&P 500, we had a target of 19.21, and that's been a standing target for quite some time now, and we had finally started moving into that. However, we did mention in our most recent Bucket Weekly forecast on Sunday, May the 25th, that we expect the equity markets to roll over and head back towards at least the 1900 level to test that. We didn't want to move up our levels yet because we didn't know how far this was going to go. We have to wait for that to test. So as it stands right now, we had mentioned that we would like to see our level get moved into here. Okay, this is where we would like to see our level. The new level would be somewhere along the lines of, I know it's getting messy right now, but we're using the high, let's say 1896 to about 1888. That is where we would like to see the new level. That is where we expect the markets to at least test. And how would that come up before it decides? When we say test, it's hit down into it before it continues on. This is ideally where the markets, based on how they've performed, this is where the market is going to turn around, provided a number of things. And those number of things are going to be how we perceive this guy. Here is our Japanese yen, and you can see on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it didn't trade below that. Now the pivots haven't been as sharp, but the yen is coming around slowly, so we have to be concerned about that. We talked about that last Sunday. Should the yen continue to move higher as it is right now, as you can see on Wednesday here, it is closed higher, it is pivoting around, it is respecting this level here, okay, the level between 98 and 978. It's respecting that. As long as it respects it, as long as the yen continues higher, we cannot see further movement in equity markets. It won't happen. Okay, it just will not happen. Don't bank on it because it won't happen. Now, it depends on how far the yen is going to go. If the yen is going to travel back up to this level here, which is where we expect it to go, move towards, based on the prevailing direction, call it trend, call it direction, call it whatever you want, based on the direction of the yen, we expect it to creep up into these levels. Look at the distance from where it closed today to where that level is. Just that distance alone, that new level that we had identified for the S&P, which is here to here, ballparking, is just not enough. Okay, that movement, should yen continue to go higher, that level that we had identified here from the 22nd is not enough. You're probably looking at in and around this level. So your takeaway, again, you're looking at the yen. If it continues to push higher, if we get a close above this 98.44, if we get a close above 98.44, we fully expect it to move higher into these levels. And if we do, we're going to get a larger pullback in the equity markets, and that's actually what we wanted. We wanted a pullback because we've got to run now. We've got to close above 1900. Nice. We got to close above 1900 on the day and on the week, which is great. We just want to see the retest. We want to see the market pull back into 19. Will it close above 1900 this week? No one knows. I don't care what anyone says. Nobody knows. This is why we're using these indicators here to give us the best estimate, best guesstimate, and that's all that it is. Should the yen continue to move higher, if it pushes into these levels, you're gonna get a below 1900 S&P. But that's also a good thing because the trend remains up. It gives you an opportunity to buy once the Japanese yen hits its immediate resistance levels, and if it rolls over. That is what we want to look for going into the end of the week. Here, this is the level. Close above here. That's what you want to pay attention to. So if you are new, our forecast is right on. It's all the levels are respecting, so we are on target as expected going into the last 2 trading sessions of the week. If you have any questions, email us at service@wealthybucket.com. Glad to answer them. If you have any membership questions, email us at service@wealthybucket.com. We hope you've been having a great week. We hope you value these complimentary sessions. If you have any, again, if you are not even a paying member, if you're a free member, just email us if you have any questions, and we'll be glad to answer you on that. And we hope you value these complimentary sessions. We thank you for stopping by the Wealthy Bucket.